China just built a robot that shocked the world by doing actual martial arts with Shaolin monks, demonstrating a feature that America's most popular Atlas can't do, all while keeping the price under $20,000. Subscribe now because it's about to get crazier. Modern-day battles. There are a total of 3 machines that are fighting for their lives in the future of the robotics industry right now, and people have no idea what this competition means or even if it exists. Let's meet the competitors here. Firstly, we have the Boston Dynamics Electric Atlas, and this is known as the American Heavyweight Champion. The robot that does backflips, navigates factory floors, and can learn a new task just by watching humans do it once. It is already being used in Hyundai factories, powered by the most cutting-edge AI technology from Google DeepMind, and even represents 3 decades of research and harsh development. The price? One of those units costs $420,000, whopping dollars, and every single 2026 model is already sold out. Let's never get to China. Next, meet China's Unitree G1. This is a compact robot that is just 1.3 meters tall, weighs around 35 kilograms, and costs $16,000, which is less than your average car in the United States. If the price is so staggeringly less than Hyundai's $420,000 unit, how good could it really be? Well, in December 2025, these 6 Chinese G1 robots performed a synchronized backflip of 18,000 people in front of 18,000 people at a live concert in China's Chengdu city. Elon Musk even watched the footage and just posted one word in his tweet: impressive. That's not where the craziness is. There's also the Agibot Lingji X2, which is a dark horse that nobody outside the robotics circle has ever even heard of, until it became the first humanoid robot in history to land a Webster flip. If you don't know what a Webster flip is, it is basically one-legged takeoff, fully forward somersaulting in midair, and then landing in the most precise way possible. Even elite human athletes trained for years to pull that off. And the Chinese robot just did that. The question arises, how far China has already gone, and why the world is terrified of what they are already building. To understand how far China has actually gotten, we must understand the head start that America has had. America's head start. I'll just give you the example of Boston Dynamics, and the reality is that it didn't appear just overnight. The company has been building robots since 1992 and was initially funded by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA. These are the same people who created the internet, and for 3 decades, Boston Dynamics has been ruling the world of cutting-edge robotics with their newest robots that could do almost everything under the sun. We remembered the Big Dog, the 4-legged robot that could navigate through tough terrain, all while carrying military equipment. That was Boston Dynamics back in 2005. There were viral videos of the Atlas robot doing parkour, running upstairs, and even wielding guns. That was Boston Dynamics showing what $100 million in research and development could potentially bring to the table. The original hydraulic Atlas could do things that no other humanoid robot of that time could even touch. It vaulted over obstacles, performed backflips with razor-sharp precision, and moved with fluidity that made it as good as a human. When Boston Dynamics retired that version in April 2024, they introduced something called the new Electric Atlas. The expectations were quite high, even though the new Atlas did deliver, since it's taller, stronger, and has capabilities that the hydraulic version never had. It just didn't cut it to the level where people were expecting. Then, in August 2025, Boston Dynamics partnered with the Toyota Research Institute to demonstrate something truly shocking. It was the robot that learned entirely new tasks from human demonstration without anyone ever needing to write code for it. Just think about it for a moment. There is a robot that watches you do something, and then it can replicate that forever. It worked in engine covers, navigated cluttered factory environments, twisted the torso independently of its legs while maintaining perfect balance. Here comes the really unique part. It could autonomously navigate to its charging station and charge itself easily. Moreover, it would also swap out its own battery, return to work without any human instruction. This is the gold standard that the world was expecting. But the uncomfortable truth here is that China didn't need 30 years, unlike America, and that's how they leapfrogged decades of research and went straight for the gold. China's innovation. But before we dive deep into the madness that China is unfolding, subscribe to the channel now because yes, it gets crazier. Yes, this is not a Chinese robot, but it's the Atlas robot by America, moving a lot more stiffly compared to Chinese robots. And now, this is the Unitree G1, a Chinese robot that looks more like a martial artist than any other martial artist out there. While Boston Dynamics was perfecting the Atlas robot, China was doing something entirely different. They weren't trying to build the perfect robot, as Atlas has already done, but they were trying to build a robot that could scale in the future. Let's talk about some numbers that should make everyone worried, except China. According to the market research firm OMDIA, China already had 90%, or roughly 13,000 humanoid robots globally last year. The thing is, China isn't really competing in the humanoid robot market. They're dominating it to the level where no one else could. This is because of the Unitree G1 and its capabilities. It's not trying to be the next Atlas. It's trying to be everywhere Atlas isn't. It is affordable, available, and improving at a pace that is unreal. Consider the timeline here as well. Back in February 2025, the G1 performed a martial arts demonstration in front of millions of people on live television. In March, it executed the first standing side flip by a human-like robot. By October, it was already pulling a 720-degree spinning kick. By 2026, Lunar New Year, Unitree robots are now performing continuous freestyle table vaulting, parkour, and launching aerial flips that are nearly 10 feet in height. These are the world's first. Here's what is making American robotic companies anxious, and it's that, in the test, the G1 stumbles, collapses, and recovers almost instantly to its stable posture. It can run outdoors, it can cross narrow stepping stones, and it balances on beams while dancing on slopes. This is the type of flexibility that everyone is aiming for. The performance test. The performance test is what changed everything. On February 29, 2026, something happened that became the front page news in every Chinese newspaper but barely registered in American newspapers. China put a humanoid robot on primetime television. This Spring Festival Gala in China is one of the largest television broadcasts. We can compare it with something like the Super Bowl halftime show, which is watched by hundreds of millions of people. There we had 4 Chinese robotic companies, including Unitree, Galbit, Nautix, and Magic Lab, bringing their humanoid robots on stage. Over a dozen Unitree robots performed choreographed martial arts sequences. They even had swords and poles and everything, and performed what people described as drunken boxing imitations. It was a Chinese martial art that was known for its weird movements, yet effective results. This was also seen in many movies like The Drunken Master. Before you dismiss it as just choreography and something that is far from the future, just understand what this actually means. These weren't robots that were remote-controlled or anything like that. They were executing a synchronized routine with each other, just by being connected to each other. They were able to maintain timing and everything together, which makes them more efficient than we humans. The thing is, when they fell, they recovered quickly. They got back up without any operator trying to intervene. That fault recovery capability matters even more than all the flashy moves, because when a rigid robot falls, it typically stays down and doesn't do anything else. Recovery requires the robot to sense the pollution, recognize that it's on the ground, and then execute a sequence of moment movements to correct itself, all autonomously. According to industry sources, appearing on the Spring Festival Gala stage ultimately leads to government contracts, investor attention, and even market access. This wasn't entertainment, but this was the Chinese companies showing that they were capable enough to deploy their humanoid robots in everyday lives. The unexpected winner. While Unitree was getting all the headlines, the Agibot was quietly doing something even more remarkable. The Lynxy X2 stands about the same height as the G1 and also weighs the same, but takes a completely different approach to the movement. G1 is known for its amazing athletic capabilities, but the X2 changes precision and balance mastery. We already talked about the Webster Flip headline, which is impressive, but it's not even the most amazing thing that the robot can do. The X2 can ride a bicycle, it can ride a scooter, and it even balances itself on a hoverboard, which is a platform that is built unstably and requires a lot of stability. This is talking about the hoverboard. It also requires thousands of micro-corrections per second just to stay upright, and this robot goes through all of it with the smoothness that almost makes it look easy. It even performed Kung Fu alongside Shaolin monks at the birthplace of martial arts. This was huge, because the X2 is now powered by Agibot's GoBots Go Foundation model, which is a system that allows robots to learn from human video demonstrations and then do the same acts itself. This AI stack, the AI stack that lets it flip, also lets it read medication labels aloud, and it might be used in various different industries like medical, sports, and even entertainment in the very near future. So while Boston Dynamics spent 30 years and hundreds of millions of dollars to build a robot that costs a whopping $420,000, Unitree built a machine that does almost the same things and has already done it in front of 18,000 people for just around $16,000. It gets better and cheaper every month. Boston Dynamics can't change its model fast. because each Atlas unit costs nearly $500,000. Every design change, update, or anything would cost them an enormous financial burden. They need to get it right the first time because the mistakes are quite expensive here. On the other hand, Unity can easily make amendments constantly, and they are doing so because their units cost a fraction of Atlas's. They can even ship thousands of robots, gather real-world data through all of them, identify the problems that users are having, push software updates, and attach new features simultaneously, all without breaking the bank. And think about it. What does this mean for research and development? A university robotics lab might be able to afford, but definitely not the Atlas robot. This means that the upcoming generation of robotics engineers and AI researchers are now training on Chinese hardware, learning Chinese systems, and building on Chinese platforms. The whole focus will be on a much more affordable product. In the end, who do you think wins? Because now we have companies like ByteDance that announced the Dubao 2.0, an AI model that they claim matches OpenAI's GPT-4o2, while costing roughly less than a tenth of the price to run. We are already reaching the conclusion of who owns the future, but what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below and subscribe to the channel for more.